Hey, my name is Mike Goldstein. I'm the founder of Kitchen Remodeling SEO. And what I want to do right now is just give you a quick case study of what can be done when you properly optimize a website, a Google Business Profile, a Facebook page, and the Facebook ads account all together to generate outstanding lead flow, outstanding conversions in a major metro area such as Los Angeles. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to show you a couple quick things here. Number one, we worked with a client in the Los Angeles area for a couple of years. And when we started with this client, you can kind of see really where they were ranking, where their map pack came up. Because the most important thing is when someone searches cabinet refacing near me, or kitchen remodeling near me, or HVAC near me, or whatever it is that you're trying to sell, whatever your business does, you need to show up. And what you can see is that depending on where you were standing when you searched, unless literally you were really on our client's doorstep, you didn't show up. Well, do a whole lot of things in terms of link building, in terms of blog content, press releases, podcasting, and the like. We were able to take this horrific, not known who they are, where they are, to a year later, you can see they're in the green and they're literally number one or number two kind of across the board in the entire Los Angeles area, one of the biggest metro areas there is. Moreover, when we take a look at kind of just over the last 5 months, how many phone calls were generated? How many of you would like to have 161 inbound phone calls to your company asking to have $50, $60, $100,000 kitchen remodel work done? Beyond that, they've got a showroom here. 348 people requested directions to drive to their showroom from November to March. And this may be not as important, but 410 clicks to their website over that time period. Now, this in itself is impressive, right? And you certainly want to come up in that local 3-pack. But let's talk about some paid ads and what happens if we're able to start driving ads and people that way. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you a couple different ads that we ran over the Memorial Day holiday last year, both a video and a static image. And then you can see what happened here is with $2,400 in ads spent to Facebook, they got 63 people who wanted to have conversations. 63 people. That's $38.17. Think about this for you. If you could drive leads for $38.17 on Facebook, if even one out of every 3 of those leads actually converted to a booked appointment, that's less than $120 for a booked appointment. If even one out of every 3 of those booked appointments you closed to even a simple $20,000 remodel, that's under $400 cost per acquisition for a $20,000, maybe $50,000, almost $100,000 project. That's pretty impressive in and of itself. Okay, let's take this a step further. This is with a lead gen ad. Now, let's start running some ads in order to generate actual conversations. Remember, these ads, we want someone to fill out a form, give their name, we follow up with them. Instead, how about we run some ads here where we're making an offer, right? And we just say, send us a message. Let's start the conversation. Well, that, my friends, look at the results. These guys spent $1,307 over the course of 30 days. They generated 64 leads, 64 conversations, by the way. This isn't someone who filled out a form. This isn't someone who clicked on to a landing page to see some pretty pictures. These were 64 different people who actually clicked, let's start texting right now. 64 conversations. That is an average of $20.42 per conversation. Imagine if you could get conversations started for $20. Again, if even one out of every 3 of those conversations turns into a booked appointment, that's $60 for an appointment. One out of every 3 of those appointments you close, that's a closed client for under $200. That's pretty impressive to me. Now, let's take a look at one last one of these here. So this was a Facebook ad campaign that was run a few months back. And what they did is they were running ads essentially for financing, no interest, no payments for 2 years. So you got to have a good finance company, I understand, but if you can run something like that, they spent $1,962 in ad spend. They got 93 93 forms filled out. 93 people want information. Now I will tell you, that generated $21 leads on lead forms. Now this obviously is not going to be your best offer because you are targeting a lower income, a budget person if you're targeting financing, but it's still, if even one of every 5 of these, and let's go ultra conservative, one of every 5 of these turn into an appointment. That's a $100 appointment for budget conscious people. That's conceivably $300 cost of acquisition. So the point being in this is, in the Los Angeles market, in one of the most competitive markets in the United States, you can generate leads for between $20 and $38. You can easily find yourself in the #1 spot. Now we have one, and I mean one, spot open in the Los Angeles area right now. We're looking to work with a kitchen remodeling or bathroom remodeling company who's really hungry for these leads. So if that's you, click down below, send us a message, let's get the conversation started. All right, my name again, Michael Goldstein, kitchenremodeling.seo.com. Or you can give us a call at 339-645-9461.